Hello, today we are doing Chapter 5, Section 1. Our essential question is, how can you solve a system of linear equations? Today we are going to really focus that answer with graphing. So, in order to really know if we have a system, we need to know how to check it. So, our first example here is we want to tell whether the ordered pair is a solution of the system of linear equations. What we're going to do is take that answer and we're going to substitute it into the equation. Now, a system of equations contains two or more equations, so we're going to have to plug that into both equations. So, and remember, our x value is 2, our y value is 5. So we're going to substitute 2 for x and 5 for y in each equation. So there's our equation 1. Take out the x, put in 2. Take out the y, put in 5. And that one I think is pretty easy. 2 plus 5 does equal 7. 7 equals 7. The left-hand side equals the right-hand side. So yeah, that one worked. We also have to check it for the second equation. 2x minus 3y equals negative 11. So you're going to take out the x, you're going to put in 2, take out the y, put in 5. Simplify that down. 4 minus 15 is going to be negative 11. Both sides equal each other, so it's going to be yes. It works out for both equations. Let's go ahead and try letter B. So we're going to, on that one, we'll substitute negative 2 in for x and 0 for y. So we take our first equation, take out y, put in 0, take out x, put in negative 2. And there, yeah, you get 0 equals 0. We also need to check it for the second one. Take out your y, put in 0, take out your x, put in negative 2. And you get 0 equals 2, which we know that's not true. So that one is not a solution. Not a solution. So on that one, that'd be a big no. First one is a yes, second one is a no. As soon as you get one thing that doesn't work, it makes the whole thing no. Take a second, pause, try these two on your own. The first one you should have gotten a no. The second one you should have gotten a yes. Take out the x, put in 1. Take out the y, put in negative 2. All right, let's talk about actually finding these solutions by graphing. What you do, it's really a three-step thing. You're going to graph each equation. You're going to estimate the point of intersection. That's where do the lines cross. And then we always want to check our answer. Graphing is probably one of the least effective ways of doing it just because it's not always accurate. So it's always a good idea to check your answers afterwards. So there's our first equation, y equals negative 2x plus 5. It's written in slope-intercept form. Our y-intercept is 5. Our slope is negative 2. So you put a dot at 5, then you slope down 2, right 1. Our next equation, our slope is 4, our y-intercept is negative 1, put a dot at negative 1, up 4, right 1. And right there is where they are crossing. So you're going to ask yourself, what is that ordered pair? Well, that ordered pair is 1, 3. So there's our estimated solution. So now we're just going to go ahead and check it. Go back to your original equations. Substitute 1 in for x, 3 in for y. Simplify that, and you get 3 equals 3. Yep, that one works. Do the same thing for equation number 2. Substitute 1 in for x, 3 in for y. And that one works out. So we can say without any doubt whatsoever, the solution is 1, 3. All right, take a second, Hit pause. Try these 3 on your own. It is a good idea to have some graph paper in front of you or to draw your coordinate plane system with a ruler. Your answers here should have been 3, 1, -4, 1, and 2, 1. All right, let's do a word problem. And let's enlarge that so that's a little bit easier to see. So, a roofing contractor buys 30 bundles of shingles and 4 rolls of roofing paper for $1,040. In a second purchase, at the same prices, the contractor buys 8 bundles of shingles for $250. Find the price per bundle of shingles and the price per roll of roofing paper. So, what we have to do first is kind of understand the problem. Well, we know the total price, and we need to find the price of each item. The 2 things that we're asking for are shingles and paper. So, what we need to do is we need to come up with a plan, and that plan involves writing 2 equations. So, let's go ahead and solve it. So, start with those 2 equations. 30, because there are 30 bundles of shingles, plus 4 roofing paper is going to equal 10,400. And then 8 bundles plus no paper is going to be 256. So now we need to put in some variables. Let's X be the bundles and Y be the price per roll. If you wanted to do something that would help you remember that, instead of using X, you could use B for bundle and R for roll. It's kind of up to you. So there are our 2 equations. Go ahead and graph those. And if you notice, down here on that x-axis, we didn't count by ones because that would have been way too much. 8x equals 256. If you divide by 8 for both sides, that'll give you your equation. And you get x equals 32. That is going to be a vertical line. Here, we put that into slope-intercept form. So subtract 30 from both sides. So you get 4y equals -30x plus 1040, and then divide by 4, and you end up with -7.5x plus 260. Your y-intercept is 260, down 7.5, right 1. If you wanted to, you could think of that as -15 over 2, down 15, right 2. When you're dealing with something like this too, Desmos.com is a great way to graph some of these. It's very easy, and again, that's Desmos.com. I'll write that down. You might want to check that out when you take Algebra 2. We will spend a lot of time using Desmos. And all you really have to do is type in your equation. You can type it in exactly like this, and it will graph it for you. So then you just have to find that point of intersection. It's 3220. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was erase that. So we want to go ahead and check our work. So you plug it back into both equations. It works. Plug it into the second equation. It works as well. So that means our X value, which is bundles, is $32 per bundle. And the price per roll is $20 per bundle. All right, let's try one on your own. You have a total of 18 math and science exercises for homework. You have 6 more exercises than science. You have 6 more math exercises than science. How many exercises do you have in each subject? Well, let's let math be X and science be Y. And you have a total of 18. So X plus Y would be 18. And then we have 6 more math than science. So math plus 6 is going to equal science. Take a second, hit pause. Let's see what you get. You get 12 math, 6 science. Does anybody notice a mistake that I made? Tell you what, if you notice a mistake here, come up and talk to me after you watch this video, and I think there will probably be an enrichment point for you. All right, that's all we have today. Enjoy.